Today on Kids Dream Toys, we got Dora in Wonderland. Do you see Dora, Bear? Yes, Dora in Wonderland. One afternoon, Dora was reading one of her favorite books, Alice in Wonderland, to Boots and Abuela's 3 kitties. It was about a girl named Alice who discovered a magical land. Suddenly, there was a knocking sound from inside Dora's mirror. The mirror began to sparkle. The kitties ran to it, and it magically jumped inside. Dora and Boots looked into the mirror and saw kitties chasing a white rabbit. "We've got to hurry, the queen is waiting," called the rabbit. "Dora, we have to get the kitties back," cried Boots. "If the kitties went through the mirror, maybe we can too," said Dora. Dora and Boots pressed against the mirror. One tumbled through the other side. Dora and Boots found themselves in a strange, colorful world. Their clothes had magically changed. "Dora, you look like Alice in Wonderland," said Boots. Then he pointed to some rocks with legs. "Look, these rocks are skipping. We must be in Wonderland," said Dora. In the distance, Dora and Boots saw kitties chasing the rabbit. The rabbit was carrying a tray of tarts. "I've got to drop off these tarts for the Queen's tea party," he exclaimed. He disappeared down a tiny rabbit hole. The kitties followed close behind. Dora and Boots were too big to fit through the rabbit hole. "We need to find another way to get to the Queen's tea party," said Dora. "Let's ask Map." "To get to the Queen's tea party, we need to sail to the giant trees, go past the tiny animals, and walk through the forgetful forest," said Map. Dora and Boots followed Map's path to a wide ocean. The giant trees were on the other side. "We need a boat," said Dora. "Hey, maybe that guy in the hat can help us," said Boots. It was the Mad Hatter. "Do you have a boat that can take us to the giant trees?" Boots asked the Mad Hatter. "No, but I have a hat," said the Hatter. The Hatter took off his hat and threw it into the water. The hat grew to the size of a boat. "Come on, amigos, hop into my hat," said the Hatter. Dora and Boots climbed in and they sailed to the giant trees. Dora and Boots thanked the Mad Hatter and went to the giant forest. Giant birds flew overhead. Giant chipmunks and squirrels ran across the forest floor. A giant frog croaked. "How are we going to get past all these big animals?" asked Boots. "You can swing on us," said the giant trees. They let down 2 vines. "Put your hands up and reach, reach, reach," said Dora. The 2 explorers reached high and grabbed the vines. They swung through the forest and past the giant animals. They continued on their way. Dora and Boots met Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Look, Bear.
They're little.
They're little.
They're tiny.
It looked like a tiny Tico and a tiny Benny. Tweedledee and Tweedledum heard that Dora was going to the Queen's tea party. "You're going to have to get past the tiny animals, but you got to be careful because you're so big," warned Tweedledum. So Dora and Boots met a group of tiny cows, chickens, and pigs. Dora and Boots had found the tiny animals. They were blocking the path. How do we get past them? "We need to ask them to politely step aside. In Spanish, we say, 'Con permiso,'" replied Dora. "Con permiso," the 2 friends said to the tiny animals. The tiny animals danced off the path. What do you say, Bear? "Con permiso." Dora and Boots thanked the animals and went on their way. As they approached the forgetful forest, a large, fluffy cat suddenly appeared. It was Cheshire Cat. The Cheshire Cat gave Dora and Boots some advice. "In the forgetful forest, you can forget all kinds of things. It's important to remember who you are, what you want, and what you're doing." As they walked through the forgetful forest, Dora and Boots repeated who they were, what they wanted, and what they were doing, so they wouldn't forget. They had nearly made it through when they came to a door. "I've got this," Boots told Dora. He turned to the door. "She's Dora and I'm Boots. We're looking for kitties and we're going to the Queen's tea party." The door swung open. Boots did it! Dora and Boots went through the door and found the Queen's tea party. Their Wonderland friends were there, including a rabbit, with the Queen's tarts and kitties. Everyone wanted tarts, but the mean Queen did not want to share. She was greedy. And then the Knave of Hearts appeared. He looked just like Swiper. Dun 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 dun. The sneaky fox that wanted to steal the Queen's tarts. The Queen pointed to everyone else. "Take their things, but leave my tarts alone." To protect her Wonderland friends, Dora held up her hand. "Swiper, no swiping!" "Oh, man," said Swiper. Dora stopped the Knave of Hearts, cried to the rabbit. "She protected us. She should be the Queen." The Mad Hatter pulled a crown from his hat. He put it on Dora. The crown turned Dora's dress into a sparkling gown. "Queen Dora! La Reina Dora!" everyone cheered. Dora shook her head. "I'm really honored, but I'm not a queen. I'm Dora, and I need to bring abuela's kitties back home." The Queen looked sad. "Everyone wants you as queen because you're so brave." "I have always had help," Dora told the Queen. "Today, the Treasure Cat helped us. So did Tweedledum and Tweedledee. And I wouldn't have gotten anywhere without the Mad Hatter." "Get your foot out of the way, Lottie." "How can I be a better queen?" asked the Queen. Dora turned to the Hatter. "The Queen wants to change. Can you help her?" "She's going to need a new hat," said the Hatter. Dora gave the Queen her crown. And she put it on her gown. She magically changed. "I feel so much better," said the Queen. "I'm going to need your help," she told the rabbit. "Bring your tarts. Pass them out to everyone." After the party, Dora and Boots returned home with abuela's kitties. "We did it, Boots. We made it to the Queen's tea party and we got the kitties back. And the Queen to nice and share." Dora poured Boots and Kitty some tea. What a wonderful adventure in Wonderland. The end.